Hello, I spoke to a psychiatrist the other day on my Under the Skin podcast. I'm not mentally ill, actually I am mentally ill and I do speak to a psychiatrist as well. But this one was on Under the Skin. And she said that suffering, she said, sometimes is a good thing. You grow from suffering. I don't want to suffer, you don't want to suffer, but maybe suffering is a necessary part of growth. Well, this particular Kundalini meditation is beneficial precisely because it connects you to the universal consciousness in a way that only suffering can do otherwise. This will increase your connection to the universal mind. What the hell do you mean universal mind? Well, there's your mind, you the individual. And then what's beyond that? Have you ever taken a lot of drugs and experienced another person inside yourself? Have you ever, through meditation, experienced that you can actually witness yourself? If you don't believe any of those things are possible, I suppose you're probably less likely to experience them. But it's not like believing in fairies. Like, oh, if you believe in fairies, you're more likely to see one. I don't know, man. I don't know what the relationship between faith and possibility is, but I do know that it seems sometimes that you can open up avenues of possibility by entering into them in a kind of non-cynical way. I at times just want reality to be so potent, medicine to be so potent, solutions to be so potent that they're beyond my right to opt in or opt out. Do you know what I mean? That's why I was a drug addict. Heroin don't care if you believe in it or not. It shuts you down. You know, it shuts you down so that you don't feel. Now that I live a sort of a spiritual life, it does require of me faith, like when I'm doing an exercise like this. Particularly, this is one of the ones that really makes you look stupid. So in it, you put your thumbs in your armpits. All right, governor! Like you're going to sort of participate in a like a Lionel Bart production at Oliver Twist. But then you put your hands over your chest like that, just below your microphone. Then what you do is you inhale like this, with a little whistling sound if you can get it, and then you exhale through your nose. While you're doing your whistly inhale, you're mentally vibrating or just thinking the word so, just in your brain. So, and on the exhale, where you're nasally exhaling, you're mentally thinking the sound hung. So it's so, hung. You don't say them out loud, all right? Like that girl at my school, whose name I won't say them because it's out of order, and this is a long time ago, it's 40 years ago. Right, he goes, look, for example, I'll write up this name, but you don't write this name, you write your own name. And then she did write the example name. I've never forgiven her for that. So in this case, you're just while thinking so, and while thinking hung. Our eyes is gonna be shut. Now, we're gonna do it for 3 minutes, and as always, with these type of exercises, we begin with a little tune-in prayer, as if our consciousness hangs on a non-local thread that runs through time and space. I've got to let you know my dogs are in here. There's one there, there's another one there. They could respond at any time, particularly to the whistling sound, right? Ong Namo Gurudev Namo is the tune-in sound. Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. Also remember, we end with the Sat Nams. I'll be doing them at the end. So this is the bit called Blimey Governor. Close the eyes. You're meant to do it for 11 minutes, you know. I only done it for 3. In terms of like a kind of a connection, I do feel more connected. I reckon if you make time to do things like that every day, if it's part of your daily meditation ritual, you added a 5 or 10 minute thing, or you did a second session in the afternoon where you added a Kundalini exercise, I think you would see a change, feel a change, an ability to cope better with the kind of complications we all feel as part of life. If you want to add regular meditation to your practice, you should sign up for my podcast on Luminary, right? It's $2.99 a month, around that, if you do an annual plan. You get my podcast Above the Noise, where I do a guided meditation, and Under the Skin, where I have a deep chat every week with someone that can really give you the scoop, the lowdown on important, significant stuff. Plus Dave Chappelle's podcasts on there, which is pretty amazing. Also, subscribe to my side channel, Awakening, that you're watching this on, and watch regularly our content. And like and subscribe, comment, tell me what your what your deal is, what you need help with, and we'll try and help you. Thank you. Dogs were good, weren't they?